I was just too young, or I wasn't even born to know what this is.
She was the original e-girl. Look at her.
Today we're going to be showing you a musical artist who started making music all the way back in 2002.
Oh my goodness, that was literally the year I was born.
And is actually still making music today.
That's pretty long in the music industry. I think that like the shelf life of a pop artist really it depends on their ability to stay relevant and to even be able to adjust with the time.
Chill out, what she yelling for? Done before.
It's Avril Lavigne.
Chill out, what
Avril Lavigne! Oh my gosh. It's all been done before.
Is this Avril Lavigne?
you could
Alright. I reacted to I think she had some Hello Kitty type song way back in the day. I reacted to that on Kids React.
It's just like a new K-pop, but it's worse.
And if you could only let it be, you
We'll see.
I was just too young, or I wasn't even born to know what this is.
driving in your car, and you're
I mean, come on, she's the best.
me one-on-one, but you become somebody else.
Iconic. She was iconic.
Like you can't relax, you're trying to be cool. You look like a fool to me. Tell me
Why'd you have to go and make things so complicated?
Tell me
She had such a cool vibe.
complicated. I see the way you're acting.
I mean, come on, this is so good still.
I remember literally wanting to be in the video when I was a kid.
It kind of sounds like a Disney, intro to Hannah Montana.
I see the way you're acting like you're somebody else. Gets me frustrated. Life's like this, you
I've never seen any of her music videos.
take what you get.
And you turn it into.
Honestly, promise me I'll never
Okay, girl.
Yes.
I have no idea what that was. I'm so sorry.
If you weren't 12 years old and listening to this music, thinking about one friend in particular and sobbing for some reason, were you even in middle school? Were you even a child? Did you exist?
He was a boy, she was a girl. Can I make it
I love it.
He was a boy, she was
Yes,
a girl.
thank you, Griffin. Oh my God, my friend was just singing this last night. It's Avril Lavigne, right? Yes.
Was a girl. Can I make
People still unironically listen to this. By people, I mean me. I still unironically listen to Skater Boy.
What more can I say? Okay,
He wanted
this is still iconic.
She was the original e-girl. Look at her.
he wasn't good enough for her. She had a pretty face.
Everyone knows this song. Iconic.
Come back down to earth.
These songs slap. They're simple songs, but they're so iconic. You play Complicated and Skater Boy at a party or something, or when you're with your friends, and everybody knows all the words.
Don't pretend I think you know I'm damn precious.
Oh my god, I love this song.
She almost cussed.
I can tell you like me too.
Radio's not gonna like that.
Precious. And
Hell yeah, I'm a mother princess.
I can tell you like me too, and you know I'm right.
It's weird, there's no music videos like this at all anymore.
I never knew this was Avril Lavigne.
She's like,
So whatever. You can do so much better.
I think we should get together now. And that's what everyone's talking about. Hey, hey, you,
I don't like the girlfriend.
now, right now.
I think you need a new one.
Hey, hey, you,
I could be your girlfriend.
Iconic. There's no other word.
You say that I'm messing with your head.
She's had a lot of hits. I didn't realize.
All cause I was making out with your friend. Okay, little spicy here, little spicy content.
I can tell that she definitely stands for the rebel teen girl or whatever.
This is the Manic Pixie Dream Girl music video, basically.
But honestly, I just need to be a little
The pink hair. I can't.
crazy.
All I like, I've been good. And now,
I think you're what the hell. All I want is to mess around. And
she stole a car. She's edgy. To be edgy, you have to steal a car, and you have to break it, and you have to have dyed hair.
Now this feels like kind of like Paramore.
Her music videos are like so ridiculous. They're kind of fun to watch though.
It just makes you feel like weirdly cool, despite the fact that there's nothing to indicate that I am that way whatsoever. But I was definitely like, I'm wearing eyeliner. I'm wearing shorts that are like 2 inches shorter than I probably should be. Like, what the hell, am I right, Avril?
I've gotta keep the calm before the storm.
Oh, I haven't seen this.
I don't want less, I don't want more.
She still looks and sounds great.
Yeah, my life is what I'm fighting for.
All right, so it's like a little change of pace from what I've seen so far.
Hard to see, can't reach the shore.
That's a lot different than the other ones.
Now it's a way more like dramatic, artsy music video. Well, I mean, it fits the song better. I can't imagine her stealing a taxi to this song.
Gotta keep my
It's very like angelic, which is so different from like what I'm used to seeing.
gotta keep my head.
Wow.
Don't let me drown. It gets harder, I'll be shooting.
It's a little Christian rock type thing going on. I like it.
Don't let me drown. It gets harder, I'll be shooting. At the altar, as I fall down to my knees.
It's definitely better than the other ones.
Drown, drown. Don't let me, don't let me, don't let me drown.
I like that. I feel like so many pop songs are just like the typical like love story. Like this definitely seems more raw and more real.
If you played this on the radio, I wouldn't know it's her. Like, it's such a different song. But I think that comes with, like, getting older. Like, I'm not expecting to hear Skater Boy from her again.
So those were all songs by singer Avril Lavigne. Before we get into this, have you ever heard of Avril Lavigne before or listened to her music?
I've heard of her before. I think my dad listens to her.
She's got a great voice. She's got a great look. Great music. I love it. For somebody to be able to progress like that in the music industry and still stay relevant and still make quality music that isn't like the typical thing that you would normally listen to, like, I think that's super great. Good for her.
If you haven't heard of Avril Lavigne and you were a middle schooler at any point in your life, you're wrong, and you didn't go to middle school. And I don't know how you managed to get past that stage in your life.
This episode was actually chosen by our FBE super fam. Do you think they chose well?
They did choose well. They've been choosing very well lately. Go FB super fam.
They did. It's really interesting to kind of watch that all together and just kind of see her songs over the years and how she's grown up, and it's inspiring.
Avril was really popular in the early 2000s, with some people even calling her the pop punk queen because of her impact on the punk genre with her skate punk persona.
She definitely was, with her face, with her looks, and her music.
A lot of people believe that Avril was one of the artists that actually really made punk music mainstream back in the day, especially for female artists. Would you say that punk music is still as popular today as it was back then?
I feel like on the radio it's not at all, but at least in the people that I know and in where I'm from it is.
It definitely is not as popular. I mean, I think everyone can agree hip hop is number one.
It feels like it's kind of making a comeback with the live instruments and stuff, just because all of these artists are huge influences to a lot of the artists that are coming out right now.
It's much different now. Other more modern pop punk artists are trying to like fuse different influences and not just be like the kind of yelling on the mic that I still love and I still think is great.
I'm not sure if punk music is as popular as it was back in the day, just because if you ask me right now, like, name some punk artists, I don't think I can name anyone.
Avril Lavigne has actually sold over 40 million albums worldwide. A lot of people have said that she's kind of in the process of making a comeback after a reported 5-year hiatus from music to focus on her health after being diagnosed with Lyme disease.
Oh, geez. Wow. That's not something you hear every day from an artist, is Lyme disease.
She's released new music in the past year, such as the last song you heard today. However, as you may have noticed, she's changed her sound from what it used to be in the earlier days of her career. Do you think generally artists are still able to maintain their fan base even if their music sounds different?
I think the quality is still there. I think especially because she's had a career for so long that her fans from 2002 are obviously grown up. They are most likely more like mature and they're more into different types of sounds. So I think if they're really a fan of her voice and a fan of her music, that they'll still move on.
I feel like if you're gonna change how your music sounds, you can't really do it immediately. You kind of just like gotta ease into it. And if you aren't gonna ease into it, you just gotta like promote it a lot.
It really depends on to what extent they change it over what period of time, if it's like gradual enough, versus if you have an established sound and then all of a sudden you drop an album that's like nothing you've ever done before, it does risk alienating some people.
Something people often talk about when it comes to Avril Lavigne is some pretty interesting conspiracy theories.
Oh my god, I love these.
For example, one popular rumor online is that Avril actually died in 2003 and her label replaced her with a clone named Melissa.
I mean, I haven't seen a lot of videos on it lately, so I might need a refresher. But off the top of my head, yeah, it's very different now.
Avril actually addressed these rumors in 2018 saying, quote, "Some people think that I'm not the real me, which is so weird. Like, why would they even think that?"
So many people believe that she had a clone named Melissa. Like, what is that, dude? Like, how did that many people believe it, that she actually has to address that?
That's too casual a thing to say about it. That's just something too mysterious and too ambiguous to be like, oh yeah, you're so right, okay.
Why do you think people create these rumors about celebrities?
I don't even think, how is it fun, like, to create false shit? Like, y'all get pressed if people make up rumors of you at school, but then you're making up conspiracy theories about celebrities. It's the same exact thing.
It just makes it entertaining. Just creating these theories gets people talking about the artist. So in the end, yeah, they're weird and come out of nowhere and most of the time make no sense at all, but also like, in the end, it's really giving these artists more attention.
It's so fun. You go down your own rabbit hole. Like, if you look hard enough for anything, you're gonna find it.
So finally, Avril Lavigne is actually going on tour this year. So after today, do you think that you would want to go check her out on tour?
Definitely not my kind of music.
I probably won't, no.
I feel like probably not.
No, it's not like really my style of music.
I want to see her.
Absolutely. Yeah, my friend, that'd be such a fun time.
Yeah, that would be so much fun. I feel like everyone from the 2000s is coming back. Like, my childhood is making a resurgence, you know?
I would totally go see an Avril Lavigne concert. I feel like that would be sick. That would be so cool, just like going back and listening to all those old hits.
You know, I would totally be down to go see her and support her, because in the end, like, she's still going, and like, her music career is still like popular and still definitely like, it has longevity, which I respect for sure. So I might go check her out.
Thank you for watching this episode of Teens React, and shout out to Super Thor C.
Thank you to the FB Superfan for choosing this episode.
Thanks for watching, bye.
Hi guys, I'm JC, producer at FB. If you'd like to join the Superfam and help choose episodes like this one, head over to the React channel and click that join button, or click the links down below for more information. We'll see you there. Bye guys.